Hey everybody, welcome back. So for Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, I got some good news for you. But there's a catch. So let's get into it then, shall we? So here it is. Starting today, Game Pass Ultimate drops from $29.99 to $22.99 a month. PC Game Pass will also drop from $16.49 to $13.99 per month. Prices may vary per region. Here's the catch. Beginning this year, future Call of Duty games will not join Game Pass day one. New Call of Duty games will be added to Game Pass a year after launch, while existing Call of Duty games already in the library will continue to be available. As typical, Game Pass subs will continue to have access to hundreds of games on console and PC, including current Call of Duty games, in-game benefits, online console multiplayer, and major day one releases. So, that's the news. So, what do I think of it? I think generally this is a really big W for Xbox. I truly do. Now, let me explain, okay? This is coming from a guy who does not play Call of Duty really at all. So, because I generally have no interest in Call of Duty at all. So, from that aspect, that's why I say it's like a huge W. Like, generally it is a big W, but for me personally, I don't feel, the hurt of Call of Duty being removed. Because I don't play Call of Duty. The last time I played COD was Ghosts, all the way back in 2013. So, when the Xbox One was coming out. So that's kind of why I don't feel that as an L of it being removed. But I know people who did, play the new Call of Duties from the past 2 years through Game Pass. So from that aspect, I can see why people would be a little upset by it. But again, personally, it doesn't affect me. So, but that's why I'm not as upset about it as other people would be. But I gotta say though, I've seen this also being brought up, which is totally valid. I could see, people leave the door wide open for Microsoft to consider removing other games from Game Pass day one. Like for say, Elder Scrolls 6, right? Like we all know that it's gonna be huge when that comes out. I mean, look how big Skyrim got when that came out in 2011. So if Microsoft sees like the money there, I could see them thinking twice about putting it in Game Pass day one, but I don't think that's gonna happen though. I truly feel Call of Duty is gonna be the exception, not the norm. Simply because of how much money Call of Duty generates every single year. Not just in game sales either, there's also the whole microtransaction stuff that they do with the multiplayer in Call of Duty. There's also Warzone. Obviously the Battle Royale thing they've been doing for so long now, starting with the reboot of Modern Warfare. So that's kind of why I'm like, I understand why they did, and also too what I've seen some bring up, but not everybody, is that Call of Duty was the reason why Game Pass went up in price so much last year. Like they literally said that. So because Game Pass first started was $9.99 in 2017. Then when day one releases started happening, they increased the price to $14.99. Then it went up to $17.99. Then $19.99. And we obviously then we got to $29.99. Last October. So you kind of get what I'm saying, though, right? So this is generally a big W, and I gotta give Sharma some props, man. Like ever since in the 2 months that she took over, she's been listening to the consumer base. Like they've asked for a Game Pass to get cheaper. She and the Xbox just pulled that off today. There was some achievement changes that people have been asking for a very long time, like where you can now highlight what games you got all of the achievements on. Like for instance, I got all the achievements in Doom: The Dark Ages, for instance, on Steam. So am I gonna resub to Game Pass all of a sudden? Not gonna lie with you, not really. Mainly for the reason is because I don't use the PC app enough. I just don't. Now, if they work with Valve to integrate Game Pass into Steam, then I would be more inclined to. Because I think $22.99 for what you get is not that bad. And even then, considering I don't play on console really anymore, that's why I would just get the Game Pass for PC tier, where you would get the day one releases on PC and all that. But in general, this is a pretty good move. all things considered. You know what I mean? But again, we'll see what happens. But again, gotta give Sharma credit. Like, she's been doing a pretty good job so far. So I gotta give her props for that. Like, and she also got rid of, this is an Xbox campaign, which caused, that was literally them telling people to not buy the Xbox console, which is beyond me why that ad campaign even existed. Like, I think even people with an Xbox I heard hated it too. So I mean, they knew it too. And notice as soon as Sharma took over, she got rid of it. You notice that. But other than that though, that's really it to talk about. I gotta gotta give her props. Like, she did the right thing. And again, with Call of Duty being removed, I don't feel mad. I'm not upset about it at all. Like, I won't miss Call of Duty because, again, I don't care about it. But that's all I gotta say on this topic. So, what do you guys think of this, big news? So, let me down in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, have a good one.